Hello friends, and welcome to my channel. Before we dive into today's video, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and turn on notifications. Now, let's get started. To the official Royal Administrative Office. The charge: unauthorized use of a handheld device while driving. The cost: $200, reduced to $100 if paid within 20 days. No exceptions, not even for Spain's future queen. This isn't about a fine, it's about perception. It's about accountability, and it's about the message that every single action, no matter how small, carries weight when you're standing on a global stage, especially when you're 19, driving for one of the first times on your own, and your name is Princess Leonor. The internet did what it always does. The moment the citation leaked, the wave hit. Hashtags everywhere: "2 Leonor fine" or "Royal rules, Princess parking." Memes of her texting King Felipe, "Dad, I got caught," flooded TikTok. Twitter threads broke down every angle of the surveillance footage, turning a red light pause into royal drama. And of course, both sides of Spain's political aisle jumped in with opinions like hungry wolves. But here's the twist: they didn't hide it. The royal house didn't spin it. No PR gymnastics, no blaming AI systems or faulty cameras. No royal immunity card pulled. Just a simple release. The Princess of Asturias has acknowledged the fine. It has been paid in accordance with the law. The matter is closed. That's it. And that, right there, is what shut down the storm. Because they knew something many in power still don't. The public doesn't expect perfection. What people want is transparency. They want authenticity. They want to know that if they're held accountable, so is she. And Leonor delivered. Quietly, quickly, with no fuss. That $100 payment wasn't just a fine. It was a statement, a message that the future queen plays by the same rules, that her crown doesn't sit above the law. It rests on it. But let's not romanticize this too much either. She slipped. It was a mistake, a small, honest one. But it also reflects a massive challenge facing today's royalty, living in a world where a second of distraction becomes front-page news. 1 second of grabbing a phone, and suddenly your face is a trending topic. That's not easy. Especially for someone who's spent the past year training in military boots, living on a rigid schedule, and preparing to represent an entire nation. Behind the polished photos, behind the controlled appearances, behind the ironed uniforms is a young woman under pressure 24/7. There's no such thing as private anymore. Not really. And this is what makes the story resonate. Not the act, but the response. The way she didn't flinch, the way she owned it. There are people out there ready to tear down the monarchy at every stumble, and there are those who will blindly defend it no matter what. But what Spain saw this time was different. They saw a mistake, a real human mistake, and they saw it handled with more maturity than most politicians show in an entire term. Leonor isn't some unreachable royal figure anymore. She's relatable, she's real. She's the 19-year-old who, like every other 19-year-old, is figuring it out as she goes. Only she's doing it with the entire country watching. Every move recorded, every decision dissected. And honestly, she crushed it. Paid the fine, took the hit, moved on, no fake apologies, no playing the victim, no distractions. Let's be clear, this wasn't about a $100 fine. It wasn't about a phone. It wasn't even really about traffic law. This was about whether the next generation of royalty can live up to the values they preach, about whether a princess can be more than a symbol and be an example. Princess Leonor just showed us she can. You can keep your conspiracy theories, your overblown headlines, your palace drama clickbait. The real story here? A teenage royal made a mistake and handled it better than half the so-called leaders out there. That's the future of Spain's monarchy. And if this is how she faces her missteps, imagine how she'll lead when it really counts. This wasn't a scandal. It was a test, and she passed. Thanks for watching till the end.